Hello again and welcome back to another one. And today we have a couple of topics to run through, including an important observation regarding Royce the 5'9" and Crook's take on Eminem and Ed Sheeran's collaborations that many on social media love to pick on. But as we'll see later on, the facts are polarizing. As we dive in, if you're here for the first time, hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications, and find me on social media at ETLifestyle_web, and remember to hit the like button if you enjoy content like this. So we'll start with Royce's recent comment in regards to another Bad Meets Evil project, and before we dive right in, here are some important facts about Hell the sequel. And right now, it remains the only true hip-hop EP to hit #1 on the Billboard 200 albums chart. The other one to do so is Collision Course by Jay-Z and Linkin Park. So you get what I mean by a true hip-hop EP. And in major markets around the world, it debuted with sales of 227,000 units sold, according to Media Traffic, and ended 2011 with sales in major markets of around 1.1 million. So it was certainly a commercial success, and ever since, fans of the project have been waiting for a sequel to Hell the sequel, but it's yet to happen. Royce the 5'9" was on Unabashedly Reggie recently, and of course the topic about Bad Meets Evil came up, and this is what Royce had to say.
Are we getting another Bad Meets Evil album?
I don't know.
Oh, really? Oh.
I don't know. Me and Marshall haven't even really talked that much. You know, I've been running around. I've been just doing things outside of the booth. I haven't been rapping that much.
There's more which I'll get to in a bit, but as you heard, he confirms that it's not being worked on right now, but since Eminem has been on the route of dropping surprise releases, even if it was coming, Royce wouldn't tell us, that's for sure, but we'll have to go on his word for now. As expected, fans were bound to react to this revelation, but before I get to that, Royce had a couple of things to say in regards to how he feels at the moment.
I don't know, I'm not like pumped up about doing it, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's like Marshall's fans, man. It's like it's you know what I mean? Like I need to be inspired, you know what I mean? Like, yeah. I go where I'm loved. I go where I'm loved, I go where I can love. I don't force myself on people.
If you've been following this channel for a while, you know that this stems from the drama that arose after he ran to the aid of Snoop Dogg, who made some comments about how he could do without Eminem's music on a platform known to hate on Eminem, and this move split fans on the internet. Some were for it, some were against it, and most takes had reasonable points to support their arguments, barring the extremes. And I'll get to more on this after I highlight some reactions. Under a thread on Twitter, one user states, "I feel like they want to drop Bad Meets Evil 2 on the 10th anniversary, June 2021. But going by Eminem's recent antics, he doesn't want to do predictable anymore. And if you wanted Bad Meets Evil 2 so bad, here's one for you. Sorry for the people who wanted Bad Meets Evil 2, but I'm happy it's not in the works. Enough of Royce and M, I want some solo stuff from M." Fans obviously will generally pick the solo projects, commercially speaking of course, since even back in 2011, Recovery still outsold Hell the sequel, and moving on, some have given up hope. I give up. At this point, I doubt we're ever getting a new Bad Meets Evil. Seems like now would have been an opportune time, but I guess not. And in regards to what's going on between some fans and Royce the 5'9", I've seen many suggest that Royce take a break from reading comments on social media, and I have to agree at this point, since it's certainly getting to him as seen from that interview. Negative comments stick out like a sore thumb and certainly catches the eye more often, and since Royce also sent some shots back at these fans, the cycle continued, and now it looks like it's beginning to affect his headspace going by the interview. And here's one for you guys before we head to the next point. What would you prefer? Another solo project from Eminem or another Bad Meets Evil? But if the last rumor is correct, it's a solo project just around the corner. But what do you think? Next up today is about Eminem and Ed Sheeran collaborations, and Crook touched on this recently after a discussion of Eminem going indie got this reaction. He'd finally stopped making songs with Ed Sheeran, and while people on social media generally think Eminem's collabs with Ed are horrible, this is far from the truth according to most listeners. For instance, Riva has combined streams on YouTube/Spotify that exceed 1 billion streams. Remember, the name tops 140 million on Spotify, and those kinda nights is is the second biggest song for Music to be Murdered by on Spotify. So back to the main point. Crook responded with, Ed is talented though, and a Slaughterhouse fan, so I salute that. And after the numbers I just highlighted, check out this reply to Crook. He is, but they don't mesh well at all. With a response like that, you'd think no one listens to those collaborations, but as I've pointed out, fans on social media are in the minority when it comes to Eminem and Ed's collabs, and Ed's fanbase certainly would throw a fit when he does a song with Eminem. Can't say the same for others, especially the fanbase of rappers. And Crook adds this, go ahead Ed, jump in the booth with M and body some beats, I got your back. And also adds, fans seem to be divided on the outcome of their collabs. Let those two keep creating until they find the magic everybody loves. But truth is, there's no such thing that everybody loves. Like Big Sean said weeks ago, some don't even like water. Opinions on those kind of nights vary, but objectively, it's the second most streamed song on Music to be Murdered by, and luckily, there's something you can do if you don't like that. Stream the other songs instead. Simple. That will be all for today. Share your thoughts below on these topics, like and subscribe if you haven't, and see you on the next one.